Hello, this is Philip Branch in Computer Help Services, and we're doing a live stream with my mobile app. So, looking forward to doing this, seeing how the audio is. I did one before in Maryland when I was traveling, but it just gives me more flexibility. So, my name, phone number, and email is at the top of the my screenshot there, and you can contact me anytime. But I wanted to talk about today is your old computer parts, or I call it IT recycling. So if you have any old computer printers, monitors, everybody's always upgrading. This is right at the time of year where people are buying new computers for the holidays. School is getting ready to have a winter break, so people are recalibrating what they have if they need something new for the school year. Kids are doing a lot of homework. AI is really buzzing, so you need horsepower to do what you need to do to communicate. 5G, internet speeds, SSD drives, upgrading from an old HDD drive, any of that. Your old parts are going to need to be recycled. And I just, instead of throwing them in the trash, that kind of thing, I always try to find a local place that has, because I end up with a bunch of old hard drives, replacing people's old hard drives and laptops and old desktops with new machines, because this is the time of year to do it. Um, and I like to, wipe the old hard drives and then give the computers and that kind of thing to the local. The place that I go to locally here in Atlanta is, I should have had this up when I was thinking about it. There is a recycling place called, what's the name of it? Anyway, oh, it is. Here it is. It's called New Life Tech Group.com. NewLifeTechGroup.com. Um, they have events all the time. Um, so when you go to the website, they'll have a calendar, and then they have these local, like they're supporting a band coming up in November 11th, and they just finished supporting someone else. So, but you can always take anytime you have any extra things, just take them up there. Even Goodwill is a good place to go to. I drop things off at Goodwill all the time. So, but anyway, it's always good to recycle your old equipment, even though you have the latest and greatest, and you need the speed. It's always good to give your old stuff to local communities, because there are people that don't have the kind of resources that you may have to buy a new machine at the time. And it's always great to, pass it forward, play it forward, because these tools we're all going to need. There's nothing that you can't, there's no way you to do any work today without your data, your computer, your electronics. So please pass it on. Don't throw it away. That's my whole purpose of this podcast. Now, I did want to say that I did want to go back and say definitely you want to protect your data. Security is always important. So the best thing to do is to um, wipe your hard drive. There's software out there that allow you to wipe your hard drive. Um, yeah, I should have had that too. That would have been nice to have in my notes. I will link that in there. It doesn't. I'll put that in my show notes. I can't think of the software right now, but it's free. There's a base version of it free. You just load it on your machine, and on your new machine, take your old hard drive out of your old machine if you can, load that on, and then wipe it. Push come to shove. I know it's a pain in the butt if it's a laptop. You don't feel like going into it. You can boot up on a external USB with and then load the software that way and then wipe the drive. Or you can just give it to somebody and say, hey, I'm done with this. Whoever the IT person you're working with, just say, hey, I'm done with this laptop. Or if you want to give it to somebody, that's fine. Laptops, a lot of students and families, people have things they want to give to their cousins and that kind of thing if you have an old laptop. So yes, that is less of an issue than an old desktop. Some of the old desktops are just, kids don't want them anyway because it's not mobile. So in that case, you can pull the hard drive out. It's just, you take off the door, pop the hard drive out, and then put it in a little caddy, and then you can wipe it that way. But anyway, I'll put the software in the show notes. Um, Push come to shove, when we were working on the SunTrust contract, we actually drilled three holes in the hard drive. So if you have any kind of corporate data, anything that you definitely that you're not sure if it's completely wiped, they have these software programs that will do a secure wipe. That means it'll change the ones and zeros that are on that drive, so you can't recover it no matter how good you are, CIA or anybody else. So but the ultimate way to do it, which SunTrust did, was they actually, when we were replacing the hard drives for all the machines, we actually we had a drill, basically a drill, and punched three holes in each one in each drive, and there's no way you're going to recover that. Even if any kind of forensic test you can do, you got physical damage to each one of those platters, and there's no way in the world you're going to recover any data off that. So that's the best way to do it ultimately. But if that's too much trouble drilling holes through hard drives, then definitely I would just recommend that you just just wipe them with some kind of software. All right, so yeah, support your um, local recyclers that support charities and schools, and then they partner. They sometimes they have people come in and fix things. They're trying to train on computers. They'll fix something and then they'll um, give it to the students. That kind of thing. There's all kinds of charities and schools that need old equipment that they wouldn't mind having, even though kids want new stuff. But it all depends on the school. It could be some small nonprofit organization that needs old computers. So donate them, don't trash them. That's the biggest part of this podcast. Pass it on. And so if you have any questions with your old machines, if you're trying to upgrade, you can always give me a call. That's what I do. Um, we also, do purchase device if you need any help finding a new machine. Uh, I always recommend, if you have a Costco membership or Best Buy. Best Buy usually has these programs that if you buy a TV for $50 a year, you get free tech support. But if you buy a computer, you get the same free tech support with that as well. So the price may not be as cheap as Costco or Amazon, but still always shop for deals. Oh, Micro Center in the local Atlanta area is really great. So I'm a big fan of Micro Center, Costco, Best Buy, Amazon. So, but there are others obviously out there. But always look for some good specs when you're upgrading. The name is not that important, except for Acer. I'm not a big fan, but other than that, HP, Dell, Lenovo, those are all good brands. Just always look for deals. I'm sure you'll find some. So anyway, that is all I wanted to say today. Phone number is on the screen. Give me a call if you have any questions. Website, email, um, and I will talk to you on my next podcast. Thanks. Bye. And do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button. That always helps. Like and subscribe. Please do. That just gets the word out. And I will talk to you guys later.